in Space Oddity. And besides, it's Bowie, give me a break. But my son said, he said, Dad, you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for everybody else. And so I was thinking, okay, right, you're probably right. So I said, if you, being a dad, good teaching moment, if you change the words so the astronaut doesn't die, then I'll sing a song. So my son Evan did, and so I sat down one evening with Bowie, just karaoke with Bowie in one ear and sang the revised lyrics. And I had this, I listened to the audio track, and it was way more evocative than I expected. I think it really demonstrated the brilliance of the creativity of David Bowie in that he wrote that song in 1968, before Apollo 11, and somehow he visualized what it was going to feel like 40 years later, for a person actually living up there. And it crept into my voice. I said, I'm like listening to this vocal recording going, that's better than I thought. So I put some simple guitar work underneath, and I'm going, but that's just, that's not going to hack it. And so I called Em, because we have a telephone up there, and I said, hey Em, I'm thinking of covering a Bowie tune, and I'm thinking of doing Space Oddity, and would you like to play piano in it? And she said, Oddity? The astronaut dies in Oddity. And besides, Bowie wrote a lot better tunes than that one. I said, no, well, just listen to this vocal and let me know what you think. And she listened to the vocal and went, oh, hey, that's kind of nice. And, and she wrote that beautiful piano intro to it that a lot of people have heard. And then a friend of hers, Joe Corcoran, she said, hey, can Joe put some other instrumentals underneath? And I was like, well, it's just sort of a, project with friends, what the heck. So those guys just put this beautiful, big, powerful instrumental track underneath, and now it's like, what do we do now? We got this really killer audio track. And my son said, Dad, you're in space, you need a video. No one's going to believe you recorded in space on a video. I was like, I'm busy up here, actually, on a spaceship. But Bowie heard it, and he loved the audio version, got permission, and then one Saturday I floated around singing the song, holding the camera out, and doing various, well, what would you do? You're on a spaceship, you got an hour. I sing the song 6 times. And then I sent it down to Earth, and a lot of people at the space agency got everything approved, and then my son and a buddy of his edited it, Andrew Tidby. And it was amazing. It's been seen, just where my son posted it, it's been seen like 26 or 27 million times, and hundreds of millions of times around the world. And when I came back to Earth, I came to Canada Day, and these guys were singing "Oh Canada" on Canada Day on Parliament Hill with the most heartbreaking 3-part version of that song you've ever heard. It's just gorgeous. And we were going to get up on the stage and play, and they said, hey, we want to do Oddity with you. And I'm going, okay, sure, I've done it once, I'll do it again. And they said, but it's kind of a slightly different version. I'm going, okay, that's fine. And it's got banjo in it. I was thinking, that's going to be different. And so we played this on the side stage for, I don't know, 100,000 people on Canada Day, which was kind of fun. And for your listening pleasure, we're the only band in the world that does Oddity with banjo. And here's how it goes. Ground control to Major Tom. Lock your Soyuz hatch and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Detach from the station and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. there's so much left to do. A last glimpse of the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing left to do. Trent Severn. David back there. King's dad playing the beautiful trumpet. And thank you for inviting me. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks to Fanshawe Alumni. Thanks a lot, folks.